Before you proceed to watch this live trading video, please understand that you will have to watch first 3 videos in order to understand the strategy that you're about to see. So please go to my channel here on YouTube and click on the playlists, and now click on Forex Scalping Strategies. Now, once you click on it, you will have here many videos that you have got to watch first, including these 2 right here, the magic of trend lines part 1 and part 2, and don't forget to follow it later with the magic of Fibonacci scalping strategies. Watching these videos is highly important to understand the strategy that I'm offering here on my channel for free. And mainly, of course, you will have to watch this one right here because this is the main core of the strategy. These other 3 videos right here will help you to improve this strategy right here. So please watch them first in order to understand what I'm doing right here, and you can also apply it later. Hello and welcome on this new live trading video on the gold from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. So before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and kindly leave a comment. Now, today guys, we're doing some live trading on the gold only because I believe it's so profitable. I mean, a small volatility on the market can actually give us at least like 40 pips of profit. Now, of course, I have to explain to you the reason behind this trade, which I have just opened on the gold. And to be honest, actually, after opening it, I decided to make the video. So by moving now to the daily chart, let me just now go to this one here. Based on the daily chart, we can see that the market actually moving in a very strong bearish movement. And of course, I have already sent here a signal to sell the gold from 2319. However, the bearish movement is so strong as I have predicted. And I believe that the gold, if it's going to make any bullish movement, it will happen exactly right here when the gold reaches the support at 2282. After that, we can expect a bullish movement. But until then, we will look only to short the gold. So by moving now to the 4-hour time frame, we also have right here a price action, indicates that the gold is going to continue the fall at least to reach the nearest level of a support to the, in the pattern, which is right here exactly at 2287, which is actually our my take profit level in this case. So by moving now to the 15-minute time frame, now actually after confirming the direction based on the daily chart and 4-hour time frame, now we move to the smaller time frame such as 15-minute time frame to identify our entry. Now, the bigger time frames is only used to identify the direction, nothing else. The smaller time frames is identified for the entry, where exactly I can place my sell or buy order. That is the reason we switch to the 15-minute time frame. So by that, and looking at the 15-minute time frame, we have here multiple things that can actually confirm us that this was actually a good entry to sell the gold. Number one, let me just delete everything. So number one is right here, we have of course a broken level of a real support. And this was of course a bearish breakout candle. And as you know guys, my strategy is always trade the broken levels of a support after looking at the bearish breakout candles. Not only that, we also have right here a broken level of a support trend line, which has already been retested, as we can see. So just to make it accurate, it's just actually like that. Fantastic. So as you can see, that was of course, my friends, the support trend line, which has been recently broken out from. And again, since the daily chart and the 4-hour time frame showing a strong bearish movement, then actually I was really sure that the gold will reverse exactly and respect the previous level of a support. And already right now we are running in a good profit of $77. This is my first trade for the day, guys, and $82 is really fine for me. I'm not okay. Take it, done. We have made easily $80 from the beginning of the day. Fantastic. So now the account is $2,238. My philosophy, guys, in trading is to never let for the trade, or actually wait for the trade to reach the take profit level, because I was actually in a good profit. I mean, I was looking at the profits, not at the pips. I was in $80 of profit. That's totally fine. For me as a scalper, that's totally good. Why would I risk losing this amount just because I was hungry for 2 or 3 pips more? It doesn't make any sense. Look at that. Even though the candle now is falling and I would have actually made more profits, still I have been in this business for a long time because of I believe that because of this mentality where I can actually accept the small profits in the, instead of risking losing everything for a few more pips. So $80, I'm totally fine with that. Now, what is the next trade? We will actually have to wait for the gold to show any reaction to that level of a support. If it's gonna reverse, we can place a buy order. If it's not, then that's it. We will just have to wait for the gold to make a bearish breakout from that level, and then we can trade the retest of the broken level of a support. So until then, my friends, I have really got now to pause the recording, and I'll be back to you later once I find the next trade on the gold. Alright, so as I told you guys, the gold has reversed and we have here a price action indicates that the gold is going to continue the rise. I'm going to change my lot size to be 0.25 and I will place now here the buy order. And let me just set my take profit level and stop losses. So, allow me to explain to you now what happened right here and why did I decide to open here now a buy order. So first of all, based on the 15-minute time frame, again, we have right here this level of a support. So that right here is a support number one. Second of all, this candle right here, this price action. The reason I decided to open here a buy order is this price action. So when you are actually guys on a support level and you see this candle appear right here, inverted hammer, such as this one right here, of course. This is the inverted hammer candle with a long wick at the top and short tail at the bottom. That is actually a good sign that the market right now is getting ready to make the bullish reversal. It has to appear only on a support level, my friends. And as I told you, based on the 4-hour time frame and daily chart right now, the gold has indeed reached that level of a support, which I have pointed at the beginning. Actually, no, it didn't. It actually reached only the bottom of the support right here, which actually also works well. So 15-minute time frame confirms really that the market right now is getting ready for the for the bullish reversal. Based on the 15-minute time frame, after seeing this candle right here, I doubt if the gold will continue the fall. It's showing actually a strong bullish movement. It's showing us a pressure from the buyers. Now, the reason to place my stop loss right here is, of course, because if the market is going to continue the fall below this level of the support, then this setup is no longer valid. However, for the take profit level, it has been placed right here, just right here at the nearest level of a resistance to my entry. So, again, I'm not saying that the gold will continue flying right now. Nope. All I'm saying here is I'm actually scalping the market, and I believe that since you want to scalp only, then you have to close your trade just right here at the nearest level of a resistance, because after reaching that level, there is a possibility that the gold will continue the fall. So far we are actually running in a good profit, $27 of profit. That is really cool. I'm so happy with these profits, and again, we are over $100 of profit so far under just 7-8 minutes. That's really great. But actually, my entry is not really that awesome. So far, we are actually in 13 pips of profit only. I wish I have opened my trade somewhere right here so we could actually have got more pips. Anyway, this trade seems promising so far. I'm going to now pause the recording and I'll be back to you later to show you what will gonna happen with this trade. Alright, so now the trade has actually gained more pips. So far we are almost in 20 pips of profit. $44. Guys, I'm gonna close it right now and take it. $50 of profit, I think. $50, $51 and done. I don't want to keep it running more than that because the bearish movement is really strong. I'm just trading the pullback happening right here. So what I'm doing right here is basically I'm just trading the reaction of the candle on that level of the support. So I really don't want to keep my trade running longer than that. Yes, I told you to keep it running till it reaches that level of a resistance, but in theory, of course, in theory, I'm trading now my live account and I really want to get some profits. That's the reason I am right now in over $125 of profit so far under 10 minutes. That's really great. So always play it safe, my friends. Always be safe. Always don't risk your money. So I'm happy with the profit so far. Now, let me again please pause the recording and I'll be back to you later to show you once I open the next trade. Now here we have finally a great setup appeared, As I told you, the gold went bullish right after the appearance of that price action. So after like 30 minutes, it went in about total of almost 90 pips. Right now, the gold seems like it's actually gonna retest the broken level of a resistance right here. So right here we had, of course, a resistance. Now, remember that since the gold actually has made here double bottom pattern, that means that most likely the gold right now, after the appearance of that bullish breakout candle, is going to continue the fall till it reach the same level of that real level of a support, and that will be actually a good level to start buying this pair. Therefore, let's wait for the gold to fall to another like 12 pips before we can proceed to buy it. And of course, if we do that, we will be aiming the nearest level of a resistance, which is right here exactly at 2297. So until then, allow me again now please to pause the recording, and I'll be back to you once the gold reach this level. And the buy order has been opened exactly at that price as I told you about, my friends. As you can see, I have actually opened the trade right here exactly. So first of all, of course, we have to place our stop losses, which should be around, let's say, because we have made around $125 so far. I have placed my stop loss to be right here equivalent to $100. Meanwhile, the take profit level will be placed just right there, aiming 56 pips of profit, equivalent to $142. Of course, most likely I will close the trade sooner than that, to be honest with you, maybe right there. But let's see what will gonna happen. So I think that's gonna be it. I mean, if we want even more confirmation, we have here the Fibonacci retracement. So we have placed our trade between 38.2 and 50 Fibonacci retracement. So now there is a chance that the market actually might be ranging in this zone right here, because right here, of course, we have the zone of the support, as we can see. Frankly speaking, it's like that. So we can just make it like that. So right here we have a zone. So as long as the gold is actually ranging inside of this zone, we should be fine. All right, so I'm not nervous at all because I'm already in profit. So let's say if we have lost this trade, that's no problem at all. We have already made the profit. So if I lost it, I have just only lost my profit. So that's really fine. So anyway, let me know, please, guys. Pause the recording, and I'll be back to you later to show you what will gonna happen with this trade. And as you can see, my friends, actually, I really want to get out of this trade. $20. Let me just take it and get done with it, because I don't really feel comfortable about it anymore. As you can see, that trade actually was running inside of my safe zone right here and was about to exceed it. But thankfully, the next candle was a bullish one, and we were actually able to close it in profit. Now, the reason that I closed it so far in a small profit is actually this price action right here. That is not really so promising for the bullish reversal. There is a high possibility right now that the market might actually continue the fall. So if I have seen here any kind of price action, such as an inverted hammer or a pin bar or a doji, I would actually have kept the trade running. But so far, I don't feel good about it. So therefore, I had to cancel it. So the account finally is now above $2,300. I think I'm going to stop right now. The video is 12 minutes in length. That's going to be fine. But I believe I have shown you, my friends, how to scalp the gold using my strategy, how to find the price action, and how to look for the support and resistance levels. And of course, you can always trade safely using the trend lines. I believe they can always provide us with a decent and good entries. And speaking of trend lines, actually what I have seen right here is also another reason to believe that the gold will continue the fall. So here we can see that we had, of course, a resistance trend line that indeed has been broken out from with that bullish breakout candle. Then the market actually made here the retest. So that level of a previous resistance trend line has now become here a support trend line. Now, there is a possibility that the gold might actually fall again right here to create a second attempt of the support trend line, and by that it will actually hit my stop loss. Therefore, I just had to get out of it as soon as possible. So where is my next trade is gonna be? It will be actually if the gold continues the fall right here, and then if it matches up with this level of a support, then I might open a buy order, or I will just wait for the gold to continue the rise right here, and if it makes a pullback, I will actually trade it right here when it retests that broken level of a resistance, and here it will create a new support. So we have all the possibilities. We just have to wait for the right moment to scalp the gold. So until then, my friends, I really hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.